Welcome to HD Coins World. If you're a true coin lover, then get ready, because today, we're diving into the world of one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1776 to 1976 D. Kennedy half dollar. This isn't just any half dollar, it's a coin that carries a deep patriotic legacy, hidden rarities, and jaw-dropping value that has collectors chasing it across the nation. Stay tuned, because this could be the treasure you've been holding without even knowing it. This special coin was released to celebrate the 200th birthday of the United States of America, the bicentennial. That's right, this half dollar proudly features the dual date 1776 to 1976 to mark the occasion. But what really makes this coin stand out is not just its historic theme, but the D mint mark, meaning it was struck in Denver. And that's where things start getting interesting for collectors. Most 1776 to 1976 D. Kennedy half dollars are common, but not all of them. There are a few that are shockingly rare due to mint errors and production anomalies. Imagine finding a coin with a missing clad layer, leaving behind a golden or copper-colored surface. These off-metal errors are not just cool, they're highly valuable. Then there are the double die obverse errors, where Kennedy's features, like his eye, nose, or the "In God We Trust" text, appear doubled, adding mystery and extreme collector demand. Some examples even feature struck-through grease errors, where parts of the design vanish due to mint machinery flaws. Others were poorly struck or showed die cracks, giving them unique personalities. These errors are rare, and when collectors find one in high mint state condition, that coin becomes a prize of serious value. And let's talk about the design itself. Collectors are drawn to this coin for more than its rarity. There's a beauty to it. The obverse holds the bold profile of President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of American strength and spirit. Flip the coin, and the reverse reveals Independence Hall, the birthplace of American freedom. The fine details, the balanced design, the historical symbolism, it's everything collectors love rolled into one legendary half dollar. Now here's where your jaw might drop. Some of these coins, especially those with rare errors or graded in top condition by professionals, have sold for $10,000. Yes, you heard that right, $10,000. And the rarest, museum-quality specimens with deep cameo contrast and flawless finishes? One of them sold for an unbelievable $127,000. Imagine holding that kind of value in the palm of your hand. So what do you think, coin hunters? Do you have a 1776 to 1976 D. Kennedy half dollar sitting in your collection, or hiding in a forgotten roll? Take a second look, you might be holding history and fortune. Let us know in the comments. Do you own one of these bicentennial beauties? Have you spotted an error or a rare strike? We'd love to hear from all you amazing collectors. Your stories keep the love of coins alive, and your knowledge helps everyone in the community. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, keep your eyes on your change, because treasures are out there just waiting to be found. Until next time, happy collecting from HD Coins World. Number 2. Get ready to discover a coin that might just be sitting in your collection, and could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but hides incredible secrets that have made collectors chase it for years. So coin lovers, make sure you stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might just make you take a second look at your own change. Let's begin with the legacy. The 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar was minted in Denver and features the iconic profile of President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of American pride and power. Now, while millions of these were made, only a tiny few have the rare qualities that can make them extremely valuable. And that's what separates the average from the extraordinary. What makes this coin so special? Let's talk about the rarity and errors that collectors go crazy for. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die obverse, where the inscriptions on the front of the coin, like "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," show strong, clear doubling. This error was not supposed to happen, and only a limited number escaped the mint like this. When a sharp-eyed collector spots one of these, it's like striking gold. Another treasure is the missing FG initials. These are the tiny letters, FG, near the tail of the eagle on the reverse. They stand for Frank Gasparro, the designer of the coin. But on a rare batch of 1972 de halves, these initials are completely missing due to a worn die or overpolishing. A simple detail, yet it adds major value. Collectors absolutely love the 1972 de half dollar not just for its historical meaning, but for its bold relief design, the solid copper-nickel composition, and the thrill of the hunt. There's something magnetic about holding a coin that carries both a mystery and a piece of American history. Now, let's talk value. The part that always makes our hearts beat faster. A rare 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar in great condition with a dramatic error can be worth $27,000. And if you happen to find one in excellent mint state condition, we're talking top tier quality. The price can soar up to an unbelievable $60,000. Yes, you heard that right. So now, it's your turn. Have you ever checked your half dollars for errors like these? Do you already have a 1972 D in your collection? Drop a comment below and tell us what you've discovered. We love hearing your coin stories and finds. Number 3. Today, we're uncovering one of the most breathtaking and valuable treasures in American coinage history, the 1918 United States half dollar. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history, a work of art, and for collectors, a thrilling chase for rarity and value. So listen closely, because this silver beauty might just be the hidden gem you never knew you had. The 1918 half dollar belongs to the Walking Liberty series, a legendary run of coins minted from 1916 to 1947. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, this series is one of the most beloved by collectors around the world. And 1918? It was a year full of stories: World War I, historic changes, and a nation on the rise. That emotion and history are captured in the graceful image of Lady Liberty striding boldly toward the dawn of a new era. But what makes the 1918 half dollar rare and expensive? It's not just the age, it's the combination of condition, scarcity, and errors that turn this into a high-value collectible. First, most of these coins saw heavy circulation during the war years. That means finding one in mint state or uncirculated condition is incredibly hard. Coins that survived in pristine shape are few and far between. Now let's talk errors, because this is where things get exciting for coin hunters. Some 1918 half dollars were struck with weak reverses, meaning the eagle on the back appears faint due to worn dies. Others display off-center strikes, where the coin design is shifted, something collectors love due to its uniqueness. Then there's the rare double die obverse, where parts of Liberty, or In God We Trust, show a noticeable doubling effect. These small imperfections? They can multiply a coin's value dramatically. There are also repunched mint marks, especially on the 1918D and 1918S varieties. These errors occur when the mint mark was struck more than once, creating a shadow or double appearance. Even minor die cracks, planchet flaws, or irregular rims make a 1918 half dollar stand out from the rest and draw serious attention from collectors. Why do collectors love this coin so much? It's not just the rarity, it's the elegance. The Walking Liberty design is often considered the most beautiful of all U.S. coins. Lady Liberty wrapped in the American flag, reaching forward as the sun rises behind her. It's more than a coin. It's a patriotic symbol, a sculpture in silver, a vision of hope minted during uncertain times. And that powerful emotion, combined with scarcity, makes it irresistible to serious numismatists. Now, for the part every collector wants to hear: the price. A 1918 half dollar with rare features and strong condition has sold for $19,000. But wait, if you're lucky enough to find one in exceptional, near-perfect condition, with rare mint errors and brilliant luster, that coin has reached auction prices of an incredible $340,000. Yes, you heard that right, $340,000. That's the magic of coins. Everyday change can hold a fortune. Now it's your turn. Do you have a 1918 half dollar in your collection? Have you spotted one with an error or unusual strike? We want to hear your story. Drop a comment below and share your discoveries, your questions, or just your love for classic American coins. Your voice helps grow this amazing community of collectors and keeps the passion for coins alive. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin stories. This is HD Coins World, and we'll see you next time, where history and treasure come together in the palm of your hand. Number 4. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that many people overlook, but true collectors know it holds the potential to be a massive treasure, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar. This isn't just another coin from the past. It's a rare beauty with mysterious errors, limited high-grade examples, and a rich history that makes collectors go absolutely wild. So if you're someone who loves coins, this is a story you'll want to hear from beginning to end. Let's talk about the coin itself first. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar features the iconic profile of President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of hope, legacy, and leadership in American history. It was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and while millions were made, something happened during production that created a select few coins that became highly sought after and incredibly valuable. What makes these coins so rare? It all comes down to the errors and condition. One of the most fascinating errors found on some 1973 Kennedy halves is the double die strike, where parts of the coin, especially the lettering or the portrait, appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment in the die process. This small mistake can lead to a huge jump in value. Another exciting variation is the off-center strike, a dramatic minting error where the design isn't properly aligned, and a portion of the coin is blank or shifted. These kinds of coins are rare, eye-catching, and always attract attention at auctions. And then we have the missing FG initials. Normally, the reverse of the Kennedy half-dollar shows the tiny initials, FG, beneath the eagle's leg, the signature of designer Frank Gasparo. But in some rare cases, these initials vanish due to die polishing or wear. When collectors spot this variety on a 1973 coin, they know they're looking at something truly special. But it's not just the errors that make this coin shine. Collectors are drawn to the bold design, the clean, smooth surfaces, and the powerful American imagery. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar represents a turning point in coin design, moving away from silver yet still retaining the strong visual impact that makes it a favorite in coin albums and display cases. And when you find one in superb condition? That's where the magic really begins. Now, let's talk value. The part that gets every collector's pulse racing. A 1973 Kennedy half-dollar with a rare error and in strong collector condition can be worth as much as $15,530. And if you're lucky enough to have one in near-perfect, top-tier mint state condition, especially with a known error, its value can climb to an incredible $48,000. Can you imagine finding one of these in your collection? So, coin lovers, we want to hear from you. Have you ever come across a 1973 Kennedy half-dollar with a strange look or error? Do you check your coins closely before spending them? Tell us in the comments below. Your stories and finds inspire the entire community, and we love reading every single one. Number 5. Today, we're uncovering a hidden gem that might just be sitting quietly in your collection, the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar. At first glance, it looks like any other coin. But some rare varieties and little-known errors have turned a few of these coins into serious collector's treasures worth thousands of dollars. So whether you're a long-time coin hunter or just starting out, listen closely. This might be one of the most exciting coins you've never paid enough attention to. Let's rewind to 1971. This was the first year the U.S. Mint completely removed silver from the Kennedy half-dollar, transitioning fully to a copper-nickel composition. Millions were minted in Denver, marked with a D mint mark. But buried within this large mintage are a handful of coins that came out very different, and that's exactly what has collectors on the hunt. Some 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollars were struck using leftover silver planchets, meaning that although the design was meant for base metal, a few coins were mistakenly made on silver blanks. These ultra-rare errors are not only valuable but incredibly fascinating, representing a minting mistake that defies the norm. Then we have the double die obverse, an error where the front design shows doubling on the letters, especially in Liberty and In God We Trust. Clear doubling makes these coins extremely collectible. Another rare and thrilling variety is the off-metal error, where the coin is struck on the wrong type of blank, sometimes on planchets meant for quarters or foreign coins. These errors are exceptionally scarce and highly prized in auctions, collectors also love to look for full strike examples, where every detail of Kennedy's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the rim is crisply defined. These high-grade coins are rare and command big prices. And let's talk about what makes this coin so attractive to collectors beyond errors. The Kennedy half dollar is already a beloved series because of its deep connection to American history. The 1971 D, with its solid strike, bold profile, and patriotic reverse, offers a classic look that brings beauty and strength to any collection. Now, let's get to the part that truly makes your heart skip a beat: the value. A 1971 D Kennedy half dollar with a silver planchet error or other significant mistake has sold for as much as $13,000. And if you happen to come across one in excellent, uncirculated condition, especially with an error, the price can skyrocket to an amazing $68,000. Yes, from pocket change to a small fortune, all in one coin. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever checked your 1971 D Kennedy half dollars for hidden errors or unusual weight? Do you have one that looks different from the rest? Drop your stories in the comments. We read them all and love hearing what fellow collectors have discovered. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to HD Coins World for more rare coin breakdowns, expert insights, and hidden treasures you won't believe. Thanks a lot for watching. And remember, every coin has a story.